What if, in the movie The Matrix, when they had to lay their body down and insert their consciousness into the dream world body, it's just like the reality that you're living in. You're not in your fullness. You're not in your completeness. You're not in your entire expanded consciousness, but just a split version of who you truly are. It's a tiny version of it. And you are thinking that this is the truth of existence in the world that you are living in. And a lot of individuals don't think that there's anything after the so-called death process, but I call that the awakening process. The complete awakening to the truth of who you are in your fullness of power of consciousness. You insert yourself into this dream world for a particular reason, and then the ones that have the spiritual awakening is the ones that are awakened in the matrix. These are the individuals that know that they are dreaming. These are the individuals that know they have more than what they were told, that have the capability to do things that others don't believe. In the Matrix movie, when the woman jumped from one building to the next, the individual behind the woman said, "That's impossible." That is individuals that are speaking to individuals that are already awoken. These star seeds, these individuals that are housing a supernatural consciousness, a supernatural evolution, a supernatural presence, are able to do things. And let's not be mistaken, these star seeds are mediums. If they're not ordinary, they are what they are called mediums, because they have the capability to do things that a lot of individuals don't know how to do. A lot of individuals that are not tapped into. A lot of individuals that are not awaking to the truth of their inserted in the dream world. In the movie The Matrix, the woman was able to do things in the air. Morpheus was able to do a lot of maneuvers that the individual that was still asleep could not do. These individuals are able to tap into the truth of the real world, pull information from the real world and bring that information into the dream world to try to show the others of how to tap into their true potential, that you are dreaming, that you are a slave and don't know it. There is more to you as a being than you were told. And if you have no idea how to tap into it, how could you expand your consciousness? How could you evolve? How could you go through a true spiritual awakening? Not the false spiritual awakening that people were made to believe in religion texts. That people are saying that they have been saved. That's the false version. That is the tricknology. That is the hidden agenda to keep people still tucked into their generated beds. Nice and cozy. The truth of the spiritual awakening is the internal awakening. It's an activation. It is the veil being pulled down. It is the individual able to broadcast more than the frequencies that are in this dimension. These are legendary consciousness. Superstar consciousness is what I want to call them, to metaphorically put it. That can access different dimensions, different galaxies, different levels of intelligence, that supersede the intelligence that we are experiencing right now. The intelligence that we are experiencing right now is limited. It has a tie-off at the end of it. They will not let you go past where it's tied off to keep you in a position where you can be maneuvered and ruled over and told what to do. It keeps you on the outside of yourself, looking. That is the most powerful trick that has ever been put into this reality, is people not knowing that they are empowered, not knowing they are self-empowered. They could self-empower themselves, and their neighbors told the great fib of being the great sin of individuals empowering themselves. It is a forbidden knowledge. It goes against the creator. You're trying to empower yourself to go against the creator, to be like a creator, to create. All that information is to keep you spiritually dead from the truth of yourself, from the truth of the creator, from the truth of this universe. If you cannot access you in its fullness, you are tied to a version of yourself that was trained to be limitless. These star seeds can do things that nobody else can in this reality, because they have a galactic touch that they can utilize at any given moment. They can expand their consciousness to make them do things that are extraordinary. And these goes for all the powerful individuals through history. They are not human. These individuals are put here to evolve the human beings here. The Adam and Eve was the first perfect product of advanced civilization for this planet. Not the existence. This planet, the perfect advanced human being on this planet, from the indigenous human beings, took the DNA and advanced civilization's DNA to become one to perfect the Adam and Eve. This extraordinary beings, star seeds. You get so much from individuals because of the potency of your consciousness. The potency of your consciousness is so powerful that you're able to awaken from the sleep that's been put onto you in this dimension. It's a sleep that is so profound that individuals are so tucked in, they refuse to wake up from it. They don't know how to wake up from it. They don't want to wake up from it. They are so comfortable in that sleep, even though they know something is not accurate. They would choose to flow with whatever it is that's happening in the moment instead of revealing themselves. It's sort of like somebody is in a induced coma that can hear everything around them. That's what a star seed is into this dimension. And like induced coma, they can hear everything around them in the higher dimensions. They can hear the spirit guides. They can hear advanced beings. They can hear loved ones. They can hear everything that is of the real reality, while they are assimilated into this dream world. They can smell the perfume. They can smell the essence from the different dimensions. How powerful these individuals are that are trying to show the next person that you are tucked in tight, and it's time to untuck yourself from this dream world to tap into the truth of how powerful the consciousness really is. Enjoy the rest of your day.